Hello there everyone and welcome back guys. So in this video guys I will be showing you how I wash a not very dirty car. It's only been 3 days and 60 miles since I've driven the car, and I'll be using only one product, which is the DIY Rinseless Wash. I'm not going to be doing the pre-wash. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the rinseless wash via pump spray, 256 to 1 dilution ratio, and we're going to pre-treat the whole surface and then do the contact wash. I'm going to start off with the body panels first and leave the wheels for later. Now, the pre-treatment will soften up the dust and just a little bit dirt on the lower half of the vehicle. I don't want to soak the car. It defines the point of doing like this quick wash because I don't really need to do a full wash. The car isn't that dirty, but it has a little bit of dust. The wheels have a little bit of brake dust on them, not that much, but we're still gonna clean them out thoroughly, just using one product here. Now, as you can see, I've already prepped my wheel brushes here, but we're going to use them last. We're going to use the same solution here because there's not that much dirt, as I mentioned, and the water isn't going to get that much contaminated. So the soap comes from the DIY Rinseless Wash. It does have some surfactants that soap up just a little bit. I probably added a little bit more of DIY Rinseless into the bucket than I should, but that's a non-issue. The contact wash feels very slick, especially if you add it to the surface prior. I'm using a relatively new microfiber wash mitt. I like using the wash mitt. I feel that it's very delicate and feels nice when you glide it through the surface. I think this one is from Autoglym. And I do break down the car into 4 sections, which is the top of the car, which will include the rooftop, bonnet, and the front bumper with headlights and all that. Then the 2 sides of the car, each section of its own, and the rear of the vehicle. So that's in total 4 sections. And in between those sections, that's where I actually either rinse the mitt or put it in a bucket and then introduce new soap or fresh soap onto every section. And when I use a rinseless wash, after each section, what I do is I dry it with a microfiber drying towel, and then I use a leaf blower as well to blow off those areas where the water or soap or rinseless wash usually gets stuck. There won't be that much because we're not using a hose or a pressure washer, so it's going to be a lot quicker than a traditional car wash. Now with the wheels, it's pretty much the same technique, the same way I would clean the wheels. The only difference is here I'm just going to use the advantage of the pump spray. I will try to pre-treat it and also at the same time rinse off as much dirt as I can, which there isn't that much to be fair. And also the wheel arches a little bit. And we're going to pump spray all the wheel and then use the brushes as usual, starting off with the wheel arches. And I'm also going to treat the inner barrel of the wheel, the tires themselves, and only using one product, which is the Rinseless Wash, as I mentioned before. And it will do a great job because the wheels, as I said, they're not dirty. They're just, it's been only been a couple of days, and then mainly it was motorway driving. So then we're gonna rinse off using the same pump spray. We're gonna rinse off the whole the wheel, the wheel arches, and use a leaf blower to dry them, and also using a microfiber cloth to dry the face of the wheel. So it's a pretty straightforward process. It's quite quick, and we don't really need a garden hose here. So pretty much anybody can do it, even if you don't have a garden hose or a pressure washer at home. But again, it's only for vehicles that are not that dirty. And this is just a quick way of treating your car in between the main washes. And it is very easy. Anybody can do it, and minimum products are required. So thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video.